Good morning, everyone. It's August 28th, and went ahead and planted the lettuce in the floating raft, the Kratky setup. And there you have it. Went ahead and just trimmed down the ferns and placed the box dry over it. This is really the best spot. I was planning on putting it over there, right in front of the greenhouse, but I decided that might get the reservoir too hot, might get the water too hot. Lettuce prefers to grow in soil temperatures 70 degrees or lower. Anything higher than 70 degrees they tend to just bolt. So this area here really doesn't get a whole lot of sun. It gets morning sun and a little bit of afternoon sun. That's about it. So I would say maybe a total of 3 hours of sun a day, which I think is sufficient for means of growing lettuce. So everything's doing pretty good. These neti pots, I didn't have large enough of a hole saw. I mean, it was off by maybe about a quarter of an inch. So I really had to work these into their spots, but they're in there. They're flush. And take a look underneath, and that's what we got. Alright, so this is 16 plants. This setup here only cost me a total of $16. All this wood here, it's all just reclaimed wood, spare wood that I had laying around, the pond liner. I bought this years and years ago, and slowly been finding use for it, so I'm not adding that into my cost. These pots right here only cost me, I think it was like 60 cents, maybe less than that, 50 cents per. I spent $10 on 18 pots. This foam right here is only $4 from Home Depot, and it was the exact same size. This is a 2 foot by 4 foot, and the foam that they were selling was 2 foot by 4 foot, so exact. So this is August 28th, and this should be ready to go, or ready to harvest by September 28th. And I'm using Fox Farm. Where's the light? There we go. Fox Farm, Grow Big. NPK is 644. Alright. There you have that. One other thing I want to show you guys, because I wanted to get it on video while it's still early. I've taken a couple pictures. This plant right here, remember I planted a ton of cactus seeds. Well, yeah, poor germination obviously. So apparently the package was right. Out of the 30 plus seeds that came in the package only said 12 will germinate. So obviously poor germination, huh? But this one right here is actually sprouted. This one germinated very well, and doesn't look like a cactus, huh? Like, that ain't a cactus, that's just a weed. Something just grew that you didn't intend to grow. But you know what, I was looking at it closer, and see if I can somehow zoom in on it so you guys can see it. No, I might need to break out my camera and get some close-up micro pics. Let's see. What I'm looking for, from with the naked eye, you can see lots of little thorns. This is very spiky. So are the leaves. The top of the leaves are littered with spikes. So this is definitely, it has to be a cactus. What kind? I have no clue. I had no idea a cactus can look like this from just a seedling. So, cactus. That's what it says on the package. Go ahead and put this out here. Cactus likes sun, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit more sun. Just going to put it right here. We'll get all day sun. Go ahead and take some still photos and see if I can somehow get so you can see the spikes, get them out to, get the exposures. And picked up some wood. I found a place out in the valley. Anyone around here know the valley is a pain in the butt to get to, and it's hot as hell. But yeah, I found the company that sells like granite countertops, all kind of stone decorative countertops, and this is how they package, or this is how their stone arrives to them. So they have tons of this wood. I mean, this is some pretty good stuff, and they're just giving it away for free. I asked the guy, I'm like, do you guys always have this? He's like, yep. He's like, you can come by anytime. I mean, that's a decent piece of wood right here. I mean, it's a little split, but I can just go ahead and cut that piece off. There's still a lot of it that's still viable. This piece here, this one is solid. Another solid piece. And a nice 4x4 right here, or a 3x4. It's a really nice piece of wood. What I'm going to do with it? Well, I need to build some bins for the mulch. So I'm going to build, I don't know, about 4 or 5 bins, or maybe 2 large bins, one for mulch and one for compost, and just, put one right there, one right here. I need some plywood though, so that's the next thing I need to get, is plywood, so I can get these bins set up. And yeah, I decided I'm actually going to go ahead and turn this into a stool, maybe a smaller piece. I'd actually like to, kind of hollow this out and actually just put a plant in it, but kind of far-fetched, but whatever. Winter is coming, fall is coming. It'd be nice to be able to sit outside with the fire pit and have a fire going. Alright, that's all I got going on. I want to keep this short. Alright, I'll talk to everyone later. Peace. Oh yeah, one more thing before I forget. Went and transplanted the nasturtiums and the hollyhocks. So this is a hollyhock. They're getting pretty big and leggy, so went and transplanted them into these pint-size containers. It's 1.5 pints. And also the nasturtiums are coming in. These are very nice and pretty. I actually have more of these, but I ended up giving away some of them already to friends. This here are autumn flowers. Only transplanted 2 of them. They're getting really leggy. You can see, I still have quite a few more to go to transplant, but I wanted to get a little bit more mature leaves. Like these are the baby leaves here, and these are the more mature leaves. So these are definitely, it's time to transplant those guys. The onions sets are very nice. These will be ready by October, and I purchased some red onions. I'll go ahead and follow up. Once I get these taken out, I'm going to go ahead and add some red onions and also plant those. Still have a couple hollyhocks I didn't transplant. These were just too small. The butterfly flowers, I tried to take one out. The roots weren't really developed. They weren't holding the soil firmly enough to transplant. As for the echinacea, it's still, it's small, slightly spotty germination. Well, that was a full set. Out of this 6, 3 germinated. Out of that 6, 4, 5, 5. So pretty good, not bad. And next time I do the cactus, I'll definitely do bulk planting, because this took up way too much space to only have gotten 1 plant. And what do you call those? Foxglove. You know, I'm gonna go in there and see if I can somehow thin them out. One reason they're so clumped together is because the seeds are so tiny. You sprinkle just a little bit, and that's what you get. All right, that's all. That's all. Go down. Peace.